This is Cspn Sports. Da-na-na, 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 da-na-na.
Hello, welcome to CSBN.
March Madness edition.
I'm RJ Davis.
And I'm Dylan D. DeSue.
And starting with our first game in the round of 64,
let's get
UConn versus Stetson. Who do you got, Carter?
Obviously, I got Stetson. No, I got UConn. I got
Everyone
UConn.
got UConn.
UConn has averaged 81.4 points a game. Can you believe that?
It's the best offense in the nation right now.
They're mad efficient, too.
It's
now,
insane.
Don't count out Stetson. That is an underdog. And you remember what happened a couple years ago
That is
with
true.
any other team.
Happened last year with Purdue.
But UConn is diff, though.
UConn is different. UConn will win this game surely with ease. Then next we have a close 8 and 9 seed matchup, FAU versus Northwestern. A lot of people are saying it's the strongest 8 and 9 seed.
You're going to want to watch that game.
Gonna be
Let
a
me
good
just tell
game.
you.
I have the FAU Owls taking it to the second round.
They play today. All right.
They do play today.
They play today. You want to tune in. Honestly, I got FAU too. I ain't gonna lie, I got FAU.
And last year's second place team, the
Yes,
San Diego
San
State
Diego
Aztecs
State
versus
Aztecs.
UAB. Who do you got?
I got the Aztecs.
Yeah.
They were nice last year, and they're very efficient this year. Their
San-
offense is nice defense as well.
San Diego State plays a very fast ball game, and I don't think UAB will be ready for that.
They won't
Easy
be able to
win
keep up.
for San Diego
They
State.
won't be able to keep up.
Auburn versus Yale. Auburn has been on fire recently, playing with a very fast pace, a lot of threes, and a lot of transition points that I don't think Yale will be ready for.
I think Auburn is gonna be real quick. They're gonna be quick to shoot the ball, and like you said, them transition buckets. Yale got to make sure they're playing smart. But I got Auburn win that. Not easy, but it's gonna be like a 10 to 5 point game.
BYU versus Duquesnes.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
I don't know. BYU shoots.
Deuce. Coach
The
said
Dukes.
Duquesne.
BYU shoots over 60%
I knew he was
from
gonna get
three.
mad at that.
That is insane.
That is
and
great.
average 33 three-point attempts from the three. That's why they score high. They play very aggressive. They're going to knock them out in the first round. BYU.
them
is
Mormons
playing
really shooting at them.
The Mormons are shooting. Right
And
now.
I knew Coach was gonna get mad at you not being able to pronounce that.
It's a
So
nobody. BYU is going to win. It's a nobody.
I will not be able to say what, but I agree. I agree with my co-host over here. BYU is gonna win, and they look like they're ready to shoot that three ball from the valley.
Illinois versus Morehead State. Let's be honest. Morehead State, it's just an improbable upset. Illinois is going to roll through them.
Yeah, I agree. Not much to say about that one.
Washington State
Now,
versus
hold on.
Drake.
Let's talk about. I got Drake, the 10th seed, beating the 7th seed Washington State. Maybe not in my bracket, but on here, I got them winning.
Drake will win. They're a great mid-major school, one of the ones that people are sleeping on. Some people are saying they should have been seeded lower at like a 7 seed. They're a great mid-major led by senior guard Tucker DeVries, averaging
That boy a
21.8
That boy's
points
a
per
buck.
game. That is insane.
And he leads in assists as well.
hmm
Iowa State versus South Dakota. I ain't gonna lie, I got Iowa State going mad far, so I got them beating South Dakota. Let's talk Iowa State's defense though.
insane.
That
killed
defense
Houston.
destroyed Houston by
In
the
the
way.
conference
First
championship.
seed. Who do you think is gonna win?
I mean, Iowa State is going to roll through them. They have insane defense. It shouldn't be a problem for them. They had an argument for a 1 seed,
and
honestly.
we will be seeing them in the round of 32 for sure. Now,
On to the West.
no, I don't need
UNC
to be,
versus
no,
Wagner.
stop. I don't need to be biased. Let me say it. UNC versus Wagner. I got UNC winning pretty easily. They got RJ Davis, Cormac Ryan, Baycott.
Armando Baycott.
A lot of- they got
Harrison
55.
Ingram. I mean,
The Harrison Ingram is shifty as they come. That boy is nice.
it's insane. honestly.
He's my
Paxton's
my
on the bench,
favorite player on that
Elliott,
team.
I mean,
They got a great roster. I got them taking it to the second round.
I got them taking it to the chip.
Of course,
Tar
you
Heels
do.
all the
Look
way.
at your
Come on now.
freaking shirt, bro.
Then next we got MSU versus MSU.
Now this might be the game of the first
It
round.
might be the game of the
Might
first
be
round,
the-
honestly.
this might be
It's
the best game.
closest 8 and 19 matchup we have.
This is
It's
difficult.
very hard to predict.
Michigan State, they always got like a good structure,
Good
like
team.
a good coach.
Great to coach, honestly.
But Mississippi State is a sleeper. They are nice. You cannot count them out.
Because MSU has a higher shooting percentage and free throw percentage, which matters a lot in March, I'm taking
Is
Michigan.
that free throws? Take Michigan State. Just so I can disagree with you, I'm gonna go Mississippi State.
St. Mary's versus GCU, Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon plays very fast and aggressive and is a lot of people's team to watch, a lot of people's sleeper. Matchup against St. Mary's slow and methodical play style. Who do you got, Carter?
This is low-key a difficult one. Now, I'm actually going to not disagree with you this time.
I haven't made my pick yet.
Wait,
I'm
who you
taking
say?
St. Mary's. They
Okay,
play very slow,
so
very
I am gonna
methodical.
disagree
They
with
shoot
you.
very good. Grand Canyon is a lot of people's sleeper though. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I got Grand Canyon. No, I thought he said Grand Canyon, but they play very. Man, aggressiveness in this era of basketball
That is true.
very
That is
important.
true.
'Cause especially in college basketball, they play way more defense. It's way more slowed down and real. So aggressiveness can't get them to the second round.
Bama versus Charleston. So Bama has the second ranked offense in the nation. Insane. But their downfall is their 182nd ranked defense. So that's my
Oh my
sleeper team.
gosh.
Charleston is going to knock them out in the first round. You can't win a game without defense. You can't win.
Defense
March
does win
Madness
championship, but I
with
will
only
disagree with you.
offense.
I will disagree with you. I got Bama winning that game. Couldn't tell you why, but let me tell you, that defensive ranking almost persuaded me.
Yeah. Baylor versus Colgate should be an easy game for Baylor. They're a very seasoned March Madness team
Very
with a
good
lot of
team.
wins under their belt.
Experience does come into play,
So
even if some of their players are gone.
Dayton versus Nevada.
Now listen, Dayton has that amazing big man. His
They
footwork is ridiculous. Trust me. My brother played against him this season. He did. He goes to St. Bonnie's, not anymore. But they played against him this season. His footwork is insane. The way he can score at the rim. I got Dayton beating Nevada. What about
See,
you?
Nevada, a lot of people are saying they should have been seated at 8 seed. A lot of people are saying they were disrespected. And Nevada is actually favored to win this match by plus 1.5 points. So I'm taking Nevada in a 10-7 upset. We see a
So-
lot of those in March.
Zona versus
Arizona.
Arizona with Caleb
Love.
I
I'm taking
actually do
Caleb
not
Love.
like Caleb Love
I love
that much.
Caleb Love.
But I actually kind of like him now.
Love.
I watched a lot of the games that he played like back in the day. That boy a buck. But and I heard it. I heard his percentage is getting higher too.
He is.
So
Pac-12
I got
player of the
Arizona.
year.
I got Arizona.
Going on to the next bracket, we have Houston versus Longwood. Houston should have an easy win here. Number 1 seed, gonna roll through Longwood.
So obviously I got Houston. I got Houston going really, really far in my bracket. So we're gonna say it right here. I got Houston. Now Nebraska versus our very own weatherman Brian Howington.
Texas A&M.
His Aggies.
Dig 'em!
We hate the Aggies here on CSPN. We hate them. Hate them.
I'm not gonna lie. Nebraska is taking out Texas
Now,
A&M first round. Nebraska has that
unfortunately-
shooter. They call him the Korean Stephen Curry.
Oh, that boy is nice,
He's
bro.
shooting 58% from 3.
I call him the Korean zombie. That's what I call him. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I got A&M.
That's crazy.
They're nice. You can't, even though I hate them.
We are nice. I can't lie.
We, or you're not on the team and you don't go there. So hush up.
I'm going to school there.
All right. This is actually.
This could be.
I wanted to
This
talk
is
about
one of my
this.
favorite games.
Wisconsin versus James Madison
James
University.
Madison.
Now I think
It's
we both
America's
agree.
team. It's America's team.
They really rooting for this team right here.
They got snubbed in the football playoffs.
I got James Madison.
I have James Madison as well, taking out Wisconsin, and they'll take out Duke in the second round.
I do not concur
That's crazy.
because Duke has Jerry McCain.
So speaking of Duke, Duke versus Vermont. Duke versus Vermont should be an easy win for
It
Duke.
should be, but hey,
As a D1 Duke hater, I'm taking Vermont to pull off a crazy upset in the first round.
fortunately, here on
Go
CSPN,
Tigers.
we don't have bias.
Yes, we do.
We do, but we don't.
Go Tigers.
All
Texas
right,
Tech
I
versus
got
NC
Duke.
State.
I got Duke. Okay, I want to talk about this first.
I do too.
So I got
This is a good game.
NC State is riding off a bunch of momentum after beating UNC.
After beating the Tar Heels first round.
Yeah,
They
now,
were nice. DJ
they-
Benz is fat though.
You got to think that momentum. Basketball is a game of momentum, even if it's not in a single game. So they coming off being one of the best teams in college basketball. So boom, and I think they're gonna take Tech,
I
and
agree.
we do not like Tech.
We don't
So they're
like
gonna
Tech.
get out.
I agree. They're going to continue to ride into March with a first round win versus Texas Tech, and they could go a little bit farther. Could be a Sweet 16 team.
Low, maybe.
Maybe. UK, Kentucky versus Oakland. Let's be honest. Kentucky's one of the most seasoned teams in basketball
Rob
history.
Dillingham, best shot creator.
They're
in
knocking
college
out
basketball.
Oakland first round easy. Florida versus Colorado. I
Now,
wanted to talk about this
As
game.
a Florida Jit, I got Florida winning.
See, he may say that, but Florida has had a lot of key player injuries, which is causing me to choose
That dude broke his
Colorado
leg.
for an upset. It's primetime school, man. It's
Condolences
primetime
to that
school.
dude. He broke his leg
Yep.
pretty badly.
Marquette.
All right, Marquette.
Western Kentucky should be an easy win for Marquette.
Marquette.
And going to our final region of the bracket, Purdue versus Grambling State. Obviously, Purdue is known for choking in the first
Obviously,
round.
Grambling State's gonna lose. I mean,
I have them going to the second round, but then they'll choke.
I got Purdue going to the second round, but you know how first seeds like to mess up my bracket.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still gonna go Purdue. Let's hope Zach Edey does not sell.
Let's hope. So Utah State versus TCU, another close
I
match,
actually-
8 and 9 game.
I'm interested in this game right here.
I am too.
I have the Horned Frogs.
I also have the Horned Frogs. A lot of 8 and 9 seed matchups are won by the 9 seed, so I have TCU winning.
Now
this.
listen, before when I was a youngin', I liked Gonzaga.
Oh yeah.
I really liked them when they had them fused with like UCLA and stuff, and they had them crazy game winners. That was prime March Madness.
That
right
was
there.
prime March
Now,
Madness, I'm not gonna lie.
versus McNeese, but
2016,
this,
2017.
I honestly think this is gonna be a close game.
It will.
And
McNeese is
when
a
was the
lot of
last
good
time?
sleeper.
But also, you gotta think, when was the last time Gonzaga was not a favorite?
That is true.
So they have moments. They got people to write off of.
That is true. You do see a lot of 5 and 12 upsets in March, though. McNeese is a lot of people's sleeper. It's a great mid-major school with a 30-3 record. 5 of those being Power 5 teams that they beat. An amazing coaching staff. However, with all these people choosing McNeese, I feel like if I go with the flow, I'm gonna get it wrong. So we're going Zaga.
I got Gonzaga as
We
well.
got Gonzaga going to the next
All right.
round. Kansas versus
Kansas.
Stanford. Got
Stanford.
interesting 2 days ago when Kansas' star player announced that he
I
will
did
not
see
be
that.
playing.
He is a great shooter.
So with him being out of the game, we're going to have Stanford beating Kansas going to the second round. Good upset.
I have Kansas winning. Because
Crazy.
that's what my bracket says.
Okay.
And you know, Dylan DeSue isn't wrong.
Kansas
USC.
Yep, USC
Versus Oregon. Now, listen, let me say something real quick. Oregon is a sleeper. That's
Oregon
an
is a
11
sleeper.
seed.
I was going to say it.
11 is like the
11
12
is
and
kind of
5 and the
disrespectful.
11 and 6s, like they're just a hard game to call. But I got Oregon. They got a weird looking court, but I like the Ducks.
I like the backfield, the backcourt
I like
of
the
Oregon.
Ducks.
They have a lot of good shooters. This is my sleeper pick. I have them going Sweet 16. Next, we have Creighton
We'll
versus
beat the
Akron.
Gamecocks.
Creighton, I hope they don't sell me. Because every year I take Creighton to
Creighton
go
is
far.
tough,
They're a
though.
great basketball school, but every year I take them to go far. They sell in the first 2 rounds.
So
So we're going to pray that Creighton wins this game because I have them Final Four.
now, which I've all been waiting for, my Longhorn, the Texas Longhorns. Remember, we're not even a basketball school, but we in the tourney. We in it. We in it to win it.
So
My Longhorns versus Colorado State. Everybody thinks we're gonna lose. Coach thinks we're gonna lose. Brandon thinks we're gonna lose. I pray to God we don't lose, or they don't lose. I pray to God they don't lose. Right, Coach?
So Colorado State's beating Texas.
As
first
y'all
round.
know, Dylan DeSue, our best player.
In
Their
our
best player.
final game.
Bro, I wasn't done talking.
Okay.
Dylan DeSue will carry the Longhorns to a March Madness championship, and I want y'all to play this back when he's holding up the trophy, because y'all will hear this today, right now, today.
So our final game.
Final game.
Tennessee versus St. Peter's. Remember 2 years ago when they made a amazing, improbable run to the Elite
That dude was
Eight.
sticking his tongue out, and he had that mustache.
However, they don't have him as a player anymore, and Tennessee is
He went
hot
to
with
Bryant.
an amazing offense. And I'm taking Tennessee to beat them
Tennessee
first
got
round.
that
It's
big
kind of
white
a,
dude,
it's
too.
a lame pick. It's a lame pick, but
That
I have
white,
Tennessee.
that
winning.
white dude from Tennessee,
Mhm.
he nice. But Tennessee, they're a good team, but can they really win?
I think they can. I mean, it's
I
15
just-
seed. 15 seed.
Just for the ish and giggles, I got St. Peter's.
All right, and that does it for CSPN March Madness Edition. Thank you for watching.
I'm Dylan D. DeSue.
And I'm RJ Davis.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thanks for watching CSPN Sports.